Andrea, it definitely was a beautiful day here in Southern California. Temperatures once again above average. Here's a look right now. This is the Santa Monica Pier where folks are walking and enjoying their nice Saturday evening. Here's a look really quick. I want to show you those temperatures. Still pretty mild outside, so more of the greens. You can see we do have slivers of yellow still popping up. But overall temperatures right now pretty much in the mid to upper or the mid to low 60s, that is. 64 for Van Nuys, 62 for USC, and winds light to calm for most of Southern California, except for some of our mountains and also our foothill communities. We do have a wind advisory in place. Here is a look. We also have a high surf advisory up and down the coast with temperatures expected to stay above average. Be careful if you do head out to the coast because we're looking at elevated surf and stronger than normal rip currents. I'll let you know when we can expect a cool down. Back to you. So it looks like temperatures are going to start to go up again as we head into the work week. I know it's still winter here. It's blocking any of that moisture that we're supposed to get. So things remain pretty warm, pretty dry for the next few days. Here's a look really quick at Long Beach. We're looking at mostly clear conditions, but we could see some patchy low clouds and fog move back in just like what we saw last night. Lows right now, or highs that is, out the door. Low 60s for El Segundo, 68 currently for Santa Clarita, so still pretty mild. 63 for Anaheim and low 60s right now for San Bernardino. We are expecting some winds to pick up for areas like the mountains and also the foothill communities, all the areas here in Brown under this wind advisory. So gusts possibly up to 45 miles an hour, very possible tonight as we head into the early morning hours of Sunday. So especially through the I-5 corridor, we're looking at very gusty conditions, but the rest of the south end looking at very light to calm winds. And you can see right here in Santa Clarita, we are looking at some gusts picking up. It's still in the single digits. Earlier we had it in the double digits. Lancaster still in the teens currently for the gusts. Here's that high pressure system. It went a little farther south the last couple of days. Now it's rebuilding back into the area, and that's why it's blocking away any of the moisture that will develop to the north of us, keeping it all away and really pushing it to the Pacific Northwest. So during this winter, we've seen a lot of rain for areas like Northern California, for the Pacific Northwest, and that's because the jet stream was moved just a little bit, allowing them to get the bulk of all the rain that we should have been getting here in Southern California. But again, there are still rain chances in store for us to get more of these El Nino type storms in March and also in April. So that's something we're going to continue to monitor. But for tomorrow, as high pressure continues to build back into the area, we can just enjoy the unseasonably warm conditions with highs tomorrow at about 78 degrees. And then by the evening, we're looking at highs dropping down to about 72. More snow up in Northern California, so skiers and snowboarders love that. And surfers love it too because we've had these high surf advisories, you know, and we still have one as we speak. So it's kind of, but everyone in the middle. Then I spoke to one woman yesterday. She said, but us inland, we don't like it. We want the. Here's a look right now. This is our Mount Wilson cam where we have mostly clear conditions. Later tonight, though, we could start to see more of the low clouds and fog start to form again, especially right by the coast. Here's a look really quick at our temperature trends. We have been staying well above average for the last 5 days. We started off the work week with temperatures warmer than normal up into the 80s. And then when we went into Friday, temperatures dipped down into the upper 70s. Today we had a high of 74. So finally cooling down. Still above average, though, and looks like no rain in the forecast just yet. And out the door, still pretty mild. We're looking at temperatures roughly in the mid to low 60s. We do have a wind advisory to let you know about. This is for our foothills and also for our mountain communities of Ventura County and also LA County. That's going to extend through tomorrow morning, so we could see gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Stronger, though, winds as we head through the I-5 corridor. Here's a look at our wind gusts. So gusts pretty light for the rest of the Southland, but again, we're looking at stronger than normal winds picking up for areas like Lancaster. Gusts clocking in at 22 miles per hour. And then right now, Santa Clarita, actually the gusts not quite as bad as what we saw earlier in the evening. Here's high pressure. High pressure went a little south the last couple of days, rebuilding back into the area. And as it continues to sit over the area, it's just going to block all of that moisture that we are supposed to see here in Southern California. It's going to go up and over us. So the Pacific Northwest will continue to be pounded with wet weather. Otherwise, tomorrow we're waking up to temperatures in the mid 50s tomorrow with some light north winds. Then by the afternoon, warm and dry once again, highs up into the upper 70s. And then by the evening, we're looking at temperatures going down to about 72. Here's a look at the rest of the Southland. Temperatures will be in the